Better view with that camera. Yeah, I like that. Why doesn't it? There it goes. All right. Let's see if you guys get to see. It seems like it's doing okay there. Let's move y'all down to here. All right, I'm trying to find a soldering cord to give you guys some electricity here, but I seem to have misplaced it. There's the soldering iron. Where is the extension cord? Yeah, I'll temporarily hook y'all up over here so I can find out this cord. And that's a pretty good shot anyway. I got you on. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this coal thing fixed up over here. All right. So what I gotta do, possibly take this table out right here so I can get to there. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Yeah. She kind of gets stuck doing that for a while. Be careful. What are you doing? You okay? Hey, Mom, leave all that alone. Leave that alone, okay? Okay. You're not in any trouble. Just don't want you falling over. Okay. So, looks like we got this one piece of track here. See, theoretically, this will come out of here. And I should be able to lower this down by itself to reach that area. Let's see what happens when I unclamp it, if it falls on my head or not. Okay. We got this C-clamp. We need this C-clamp. And this C-clamp. Okay. Check. All right. Now I can access this. So I need to get me a marker or a pencil, maybe. This pencil drawing these things very well. Move these cars up out of the way. Okay, dude. Let's see if we can move any of that. What's this? to lower the track down. So that it matches better to the add-on here. Oops, a little bit too short there, man. Should have cut it longer. Now there's not quite of a lump right there. If we have to, we can drop that tie down, but that looks perfect to me. And the goal is for this thing to roll on its own, except the switch should be switched. So it gets let loose. All right. So now what we got to do, wire this sucker up. One of our connectors is broken down here. And I forgot to flip that board back in there tight. The track's not on, so nobody freak out. This back comes off of here. Somehow. Oh, yeah, it's like this. Now this board, needs to be taut in there. And before I do that, which one is the one that's broken? It would be that one right there, wouldn't it? It's just that one. And we could solder a wire to that one, so that's good. So let's go ahead and twist this board down here. These little flaps. I should probably do that with a screwdriver. Don't want them all the way. This one's slightly bent over. Now this thing has been freshly remodeled. And we're probably going to sell the other one we got on eBay once we show y'all how this works. Because what we're doing is we are restoring these things to work to where the ramp works and everything on them like they're supposed to. Now what we need to do for that one is, this one is good. This one's good. Nope. This one's broke. No, that one's good. That one's okay. And this one's broke. Okay, so the red one there, we need to get a wire off of that one. Find us a red wire that we can harvest from our piles of red wire. Here's one. And where does this bridge come in handy? I'm going to solder this and I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear me, so I'm just soldering the red wire on because the connection thing on the bottom on this one is broke. So we're soldering on a red wire, and then we're going to take a pair of wires from that thing. Well, we can hook the controller up after that. So we're waiting for the soldering iron to heat up. I'm going to go ahead and look at this camera view. Let's see what it looks like on my cell phone. And that's a good view. Oh, yeah. That Wi-Fi extender does it, man. That's a good view. All right. So on my cell phone, everything looks great. I'm waiting for the soldering iron to heat up, and we'll how to solder this red wire on here. We're going to take it right up through the middle there. And we're going to put it on right there. In fact, we'll go ahead and wrap it like that so it doesn't come loose. Right, solder just fine. See if that works. Yes. All right. So now we can operate the log operator. Make sure everything's safe over there. All right. So we got this wire hooked up. Now we need to connect the other two. So this one is the power release. So we got 3 wires here. So we got 3 wires. We got the release, the unload, and the uncouple. And this must be power from the transformer. So one of these is what is. So this one is. So if we follow this thing straight, power release. This is release here. So it goes in here. Release. And the center one is unload. That connects to this one. And this bottom one must be uncouple. Boing. Man, that's a tough one there. All right, so we gotta take this. Cut this thing down. Strip it. Strip it more. This gets next to with this. We need a little blue wire nut. They are right here under my table. From undoing all the wires. So we need a little tiny gray one. Okay, let's see if this thing turns up right without that nut hitting it really bad. Oh, it comes out the back, doesn't it? Cool. All right. There we go. There you go, weeds. And we can put the tower back on. Now we got to get a hot wire all the way to the transformer over there. So let's see what we can do about that. Be careful, Mom. Don't fall. Huh? I said, be careful. Don't fall. Because you're running up down the stairs all the time. Making sure you're okay. Huh? Yeah. Just tastes like I love looking around. You like the trains? Yeah, that's why. Yeah. You're okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're okay. And we got a hot wire right down here. Oh, that's my mom. If you didn't know, I watch out for her. She has Alzheimer's. And this is her basement. So I'm over here kind of watching her while I mess with trains. Looks nice outside. It's nice outside. Here in a few months, I'm going to try to get the backyard cleaned up a little bit better so she can maybe run around the backyard, but she keeps trying to pick up lumber and stuff. Let's see if this is going to fit all the way down here, and I don't want her getting hurt. So right now I got the gate closed. And this red wire does make it. So we take this red wire, and we're going to put a cap on it. And I twisted the wires right off of it. Huh. I don't know who she's talking to. It's kind of Alzheimer's does that. But sometimes she's actually talking to a person, so you got to kind of check. All right, so here we go. This red wire's hot. Connected to this control pad. We got to run it around behind these legs so that when I do put all this wiring up, there's straps under here for it. All right, now we got to cut the end off. Strip it. Maybe a little longer than that. Looks like the wires are pretty big, so let's strip it further down. Yeah, the wires are bigger than that. We cut off what we don't need. Put us a red. Now we're gonna tie it into this hot block down here. Good, everybody needs a hot wire. All right. Now, supposedly, if I turn the power on, this thing will operate. Let's try that. I hope no trains take off running. See, let's get this train off of that. All right, so supposedly, let's check this. If we uncouple, unload and release, Why don't we have power? This thing should be working. Oh, I know what it is. You got to have a ground to the track. Hold on. So, how can we get a ground over here to this device? For temporary purposes, because we don't have a, we will use a gator clip. I have gator clips in here. Just a second here. Could have sworn I had a bag of them somewhere. There's a nice long black wire. Hi, Mom. Hey, we'll just get you concentrated off of that. You shouldn't be locked in on that, okay? You're okay. It's okay. Sometimes she'll get stuck. You have to say something to get her unstuck. You're okay. Let's see here. I could have sworn I had a bag of gator clips around here somewhere. There they are. Oh, those are too big. Oh, some of them are small. Where's this one? So, let's do this. Let's see how far it is to the board over here. Yeah, it might work. We'll find out. This right here give me a negative ground so I can figure out where to put one. Need a flat screw. Yeah, flat. Let's see if we got a ground under here. Where is the ground? Oh, good. It's connected to a bunch of them. There's really a lot of grounds down here. All right. So, hey, it all works. That's what it was. So let's see if it works. Let's start things up here. Now this one should uncouple. It does uncouple. Unload. Everything unloads. then release. That's cool. Okay, so let's just do this for real. Okay, so this engine's not on right now, just in case. So this switcher comes up here, connects to this coupler back here, which is this one back here. It's connected. Got to uncouple that one. Uncouples. This train backs away. The switch is thrown. Unload. And then release. That's how that is supposed to operate. The only problem is these old Lionel train cars, the wheels are so bad that they will not roll down the hill. And the new ones they put out, the coupling mechanism is way up here, so it won't uncouple on here, so they don't work. You have to trade these trucks out for a different kind of truck, and I'll tell y'all in an episode I'm getting ready to make. But for now, let's just try this again. So I wish I could turn on this diesel. See if I could actually operate that. Let's try this for real. So let's take our track here. Track plan. Wiring block diagram and all that. Make sure we're going to turn off this inside track, which is track number 3. TR2. Okay, so track number 3. So this is 3. Okay, that turned that off. Okay, so now we're going to try to turn on this track, which is track 11. Is it even wired up down here? Yes, it is. So okay, so here we go for a real test. Actual Lionel engine. And I don't have power on that switch, so I gotta do the rest by hand here. Oops, I pushed too hard. Okay, so it's all coupled up just like it should be. Then we press uncouple. So yeah, I gotta put some power to that switch, but anyway, so we flip the switch and we release. Oh, gotta unload the coal and release. And I didn't throw the switch. Okay, let's try this with some actual coal in it, because I have a bunch of coal and I have this little coal. Oh crap, that bridge just broke. Oh man. What happened to my bridge? Well, shush, but we're gonna have to fix this real quick. And where's the drill? Would be over there, wouldn't it? Here's the drill and the screws. This bridge is not a happy camper. right, there it goes. Bridge problem solved. So what we got to do now is the coal pan. And the coal pan is right here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we just let it fall down for now. I'll set these right here because they go to that. And where's the coal? The coal is one of these cars over here. I'm gonna load this thing in. Oh, it spilled it everywhere. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add one more car to the thing here so that it doesn't so that it can go up and down that hill. What car can we add? We'll add this. No, let's add this one. It's an old time. Put this one in the front. Okay, so let's try this again. And I didn't have the track lined up. What did I do to the track? Oh, you know what? We have got to fix that. So let's screw this tie down right here so that it stays right there. When you say Budweiser. All right, you guys, where did that screwdriver go? I just brought it over here. And I'm losing my mind. I had this really cool screwdriver. Not this one. That one don't. It's a Phillips. It's probably right in front of my face. I don't see it. Come on, Mr. Phillips screwdriver. Where you be? Oops, don't spill these. So we're sitting over here. There it is. All right. So we got to get you guys down here. Let's see what is up with the. There it goes. Need some on that side. Need some on this side too, don't we? Yep. Give me a piece of road bed anywhere. I don't see no road bed in front of me. Like that's this piece. Wait a minute. There it is right there's a piece of looking for. And I just did all that just for that. Yeah, we'll have to eventually ground this switch so that the train can run far up on it. Or we could just use an extra card like we got here. Alright. That keeps it from moving. Let's try this again. Uncouple. Okay. Then we unload. That's cool. Now it's empty. Now we undock it and it slides to the pickup lane. Oops, undock. And then if I have more cars, it would just repeat. And all this is going to be cut into a hole right here to where it goes down into a thing under the table where we can collect it and put a power station here or something. Man, that's pretty cool. Let's try that again. Most of the time they do not work because of the you know, there was a way for these to go in here, keep it up higher, but no, it's not yet right now. So that's how it was originally designed to work. And they don't work anymore because of the cars. The original cars are so bad of shape that they will not roll back down. And that the new cars, the uncoupler part does not connect right and prevents it from using the uncoupling action. And so what you got to do is you got to trade out those trucks for a set of trucks that do allow for all that to work. And that's what we've done. And we'll make a new video about how to do that here soon. So let's try this one more time. So this train comes up. Uncouple. Okay, unload. I got a bit of a better tray there. Oops. Wait a minute. I wasn't supposed to do that yet. Let's do this again. Okay, so we're unloading. Press the right button there, Cosmic. And that's why they wouldn't hire me at a real coal plant. You could use this action to clean out the hopper. Make sure it's all out of there. I guess a professional modeler would grind off these little humps, casting modes. Okay, now it's empty. And let's slow the switch. Let's hit release. And then you would bring the next one up. the cool thing about this process is that you could actually connect this switch to this remote so that when you hit release, it releases it, it throws this switch this way, and then it comes this way. And then you could use the automatic no derail switch here so that when this car comes back to push another one up, it automatically flips it back the other way. So all you really have to do is just press the release button and then do it all over again. But man, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do it again. Let's fill this thing up, man. So that's how it's worked. Now this one's been restored. We got one that was donated to us that is in operating condition without the little rails. That's simply a banjo string off my banjo. And we'll get it fixed and we'll sell it on Etsy once these videos come out about how this works and how to fix all this. But all we did was replace these trucks with another company's, like it's not Lionel Trucks. So that's all we did. So this thing comes up here. Stops. Uncouple. Throw the switch. Unload it. Make sure I'm pressing the right one. Slide that over so we get some. Now, by the way, all this can be operated from this remote or wirelessly or Wi-Fi, but I just don't have that hooked up. You have to have an operating module for that. So, okay, now we're unloaded. We flip this switch down here, make sure it's done, and we just press release. And the switch wasn't set all the way. I'm going to do that again. Make sure this switch, we got to put a switch machine on this sucker here. Okay, here we go, release. And it moves back there. Now the other thing that's cool about this is there'll be a train that comes through here that connects to this track that picks this engine, this coal train up, brings it on out. So we'll get to that later, but let's check everything here and see how many people we got on the stream. Got 0 on the stream. We've been going for an hour. So yeah, that's how that works. Let's get this all the way into view so y'all can see the whole kit and caboodle there. Don't know why this thing always turns so crooked. All right, so let's do that again. I'm gonna do it one more time. I can't help myself. Shoo, that's fun. Load the coal car back up. So the coal train's coming in. We got, so you got a whole line of them here. You just put it in front of that and there you go. And let's unload all this. Okay, it's unloaded. Now we're going to flip this switch and hit release. And I got to get something on that switch over there. I'll tell you what, let's fix that problem. Right now, I know how to fix that. So press a halt on here to get everything stopped. What you got to do to fix that is you got to swap these switches out because neither one of them has a I got down here nothing. Okay, so neither one of these switch. This switch has a gate on it to keep it from being messed up like it is. Okay, so this switch comes out of here. This switch is going to go in. Where's right? All right, so this switch goes in here. What's the problem with all these? Oh, come on. All right, so now we got that one, we got this one. This switch gets locked in here. Okay, so that goes there. It's like a straight line. Where's my screws? This switch has a machine that keeps it locked so that we don't have those runaways like we just had there. Okay, that one's in. Let's get this one in. Make sure everybody's cool. All right. So now we get that switch in there. This switch doesn't matter right now. It'll push it out of the way if it's closed wrong. These definitely going to put a screw in over here. All right. So everything looks about even. Yep. So this switch is thrown. Now let's try to release this sucker. There you go. That's how it's supposed to work. So let's try this again. All right, guys, what happened there? Where did I hit on something? Ooh, who's hitting here? My what changed? Something smacking. So we unload. And we hit release. After we flip this switch here, let's see if this works now. That's how it's supposed to work. Other than something slowed this train down when I went over this crossing. See if it keeps doing that here. Hi, Mom. How you doing? Ooh, I think I see. I guess she changed her mind. She went outside. Oops. That. You got to be coordinated to do this. Cracking me up over here. Uncouple. Flip this switch. Unload. Hit release. Oops, hit release. And that's how it's supposed to work. The only thing I could figure I've got to do over here would be these. This box car might be too heavy. Maybe we should use a, these roll pretty good. Let's try this old box car, see if it makes a difference. Oops, gotta flip the switch back. Don't forget that, man. See, that's why I wish I had an automatic derailing switch. And then it wouldn't do that there. So let's do this again. Okay, from the beginning. Here we go. Uncouple. Let's flip this switch. Unload. And release. Oops, release. And that's how it's supposed to work. Whew. Yeah, so we got that coal station working. I don't know why it makes me happy, dude. I like the stuff. See if y'all done any chatting on here. Hey, Transformer nerd, what's up, man? It is, man. I hear you, AJ. Yeah, it's definitely great for learning about electricity and modules and how things work in sections and blocks. Yeah, it's got to work in harmony, man. There ain't no doubt. Were you here to see the coal station work there, AJ? I got that. I got that bridge thing. The train, the coal ramp. The coal ramp's working. That's that thing that you loaned me $12 for. Yeah, thanks, dude. And we're gonna sell the extra that got donated. But that's how it works, man. Like they don't get to work, and I'm going to show people how to fix all that. Check my ramp down here. I got a little bump on this thing here. All right, this right here, it's called Mega Smoke. It's Mega Smoke. Now this one's using the original, isn't it? Let's try a little bit. Now the one I'm loading up now with smoke fluid, it's made for this liquid smoke fluid. The other one I haven't got fixed yet. Uh, so let's get this one going. Back to the side for you guys, and you can see the train, the coal thing right there. That's part of the. I still can't see it. Anyway, that's the coal station. Uh, where's my hand? Right there. And that's going to operate to load the coal cars. It operates, and then it'll dump them right there. This thing hits a bump right here, man. What the heck is that about? Let's take a little piece of this. See if we can stop that bump there. I'm not sure what that's about. Might need a little stopper under there to prevent the let's do it again. This thing is supposed to go here. Gotta get that thing wired back up. I wish I had a hobo. That'd be cool. They make a hobo car, but it costs like $100. But the guy's playing a harmonica instead of a banjo. It's like, man, I don't want to pay that for no box car. I'd get it for $20, $10. He plays a quarter on the track. Now, supposedly with this remote control, by the way, this all can happen on Wi-Fi too. We just don't have the Wi-Fi module yet. I think it's way too expensive right now. But we'll stop train number 2 at that station. Now, it's the inside track. Okay, we're stopping it right there. We'll go accessory 3, auxiliary 0, which turns it off. Now we can go accessory 11, auxiliary 2, and supposedly now we can control the engine over by the train dump. See the lights over there? Boy, sure. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. I didn't turn that one off earlier. Okay, so now we can operate this one coal train from here, except it derailed. Well, it's going to be a tricky one. Oh, no wonder I had the switch thrown the wrong way. Damn. Need to get an auto derailer switch for that one. Ah, that's so funny. And now we use this controller. We'll turn that track off. Accessory 11, auxiliary 0, which supposedly turns it off. Yep. Now we'll go accessory 3, auxiliary 2, transformer 2. Turn back on the other train. What time is it? Oh, I gotta get my mom some lunch here, you guys. So I'm gonna stop these trains up here, right here, and I gotta get my mom some lunch. So I'll be right back, you guys. Uh, hey, mom, I'm gonna go get you some lunch. Okay, I'll be right back down. It was about a half hour later. Got involved in my trains and forgot all about her. Hey. There you go, Mom.
Okay, take it.
This is your lunch.
It looks good.
Yeah, I just ate one myself. Man, I have to stop with the trains and go outside for a little bit. But I'll be back down there in a minute. Let me fix a Coke. Right. I've had because whatever's messing. Let me see. Definitely in the house. Mm, Windows are open. All right, almost in. Yeah, we're just waiting on a few pieces for the water system. It's really nice outside. Yeah, I see you eating. She likes those things here. In the morning, she gets breakfast bars. Afternoon, she gets nutrition bars. Of course, she drinks Ensures and Sprite. And then supper, I cook something. So let's do this again. Maybe I'll move you guys down here. Oops. You got unplugged. All right, let's plug you back in. Move you down here. Turn this thing up. Now turn it back on. Get you guys over here. Still ain't as good as the other view, is it? Yeah, I think the other view's way better. This gotta be the worst camera stand thing I think I've ever seen. Let me get this undocked. See if I can make it screw that thing on there better. But it keeps. Oh, I see. It's this thing that gets turned around. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to get this camera thing straightened up, but it won't do it. You have to undo it and then do it there. Like that. Okay. All right, you guys. And what's wrong now? Oh, that thing ain't close. All right, now. I don't think that's any better, man. Let's put you guys back at the other end. And got much more view. Yeah, it's a way better view. There. Mm. Bright lights out of the way. Much further back, we gotta go get the almost the whole thing right there, isn't it? Alright. Let's do some train driving, man. Now that's a post-war. I think it is. It's a Berkshire. My dad got it from a train shop when I was a kid. It was used, and I got it running. And the one I'm getting ready to start up right now is a post-war Hudson, and it's a monster, man. It'll pull more cars than what's on there. Later, AJ. Now this layout's far from finished. Like I just got the coal thing ramp working today, and we got to hook this yard back up for the passenger station. I have to slow it down to get the whistle to kick in, so it cracks me up. Ooh, they're filling up my basement with smoke. Turn on this exhaust fan, man. Can I get rid of some of the smoke down here? Did Trey smoke a lot? Thanks for all the thumbs up, man. We're just goofing off with trains. Now the Berkshire has a new tender behind it. I got off eBay for like $2, man. Whistles. That's the one you hear going off by itself. I just pushed the button for it right there. That's the inside loop. That's the Berkshire. The one with the tank cars behind it. I'm pushing the button right now for the whistle or the bell. For some reason, in conventional mode, it works off a bell. Let's change angles, man. Let's get over here a little bit. That's cool angle. I wish y'all could see the crossing gates and stuff. See if I can zoom in on them. Now they work independent for each train, so like one train can be stopped like this one, and they'll still work for the outside train, or they'll work for the inside train separately. I had took a little wiring thinking, but I used a relay, and you can connect one of the poles of the relay to them so that no matter which train goes across it, both of them trigger. Otherwise, you can only get one to work at a time. There's my mom. Hi, mom. That's my mom. How you doing? Did you like your lunch? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You like them, don't you? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what she's saying, but she's saying she likes to train. Okay, mom. Be careful. Don't go too fast. Normally, I keep the door locked when I'm not around so that she doesn't accidentally fall down the stairs. So when I'm not here, I don't open that door for her. So anyway, yeah. So like train number two here, inside loop will trigger it separately. My mom has Alzheimer's, by the way, for people that don't tune in. I do regular shows under no Lionel trains for woodworking, so they know my mom's has Alzheimer's. So if you guys are new to the show, she has Alzheimer's. And this is her basement. I live next door, and I come over here so I can keep a watch on her, and then I come down here and run my old trains. These are all from when I was a kid, except for the track. I bought all this track here a couple of years ago. And I've been working on this cold thing, man. I got that thing running like it's supposed to. It's pretty cool. I wish you had better lights for this outside. But you see how dark it is down here. You can't see the unless you do a special shot from like this. Some of this rolling stock I got off of eBay that was broken, fixed it. I like buying real cheap, inexpensive cars. Kind of broke, so it's a way to make a railroad, even if you are poor. You can always get some broken stuff and fix it. right, I'm gonna do the cold thing one more time, man. So get in here. All right. Just got this part of the stuff fixed. I want to try it out again. It cracks me up, man. I like it. So we got to bring train. Into block 3. Turn block 3 off. Because we can only run two trains at once, conventional mode. So we bring this into block 3. And using the TMCC, we turn off block 3. Accessory 3, auxiliary 0. Then we go back to transformer number 2, and it stays off. So we got to turn this track on. So this is accessory 11, auxiliary transformer number 2. So now when we play transformer number 2, this one works. So we throw this switch. Not far enough. Let me uncouple it. I throw this switch, unload it. And then we release it. I don't know why that's cool, man. That's cool. So then you can just keep doing it over and over. So we got to go accessory 11, auxiliary 0 to turn that block back off. Hi, Mom. How you doing? You doing okay? Huh? Put what down? Huh? Do y'all want who to come upstairs? No, it all stays down here. It's where it's been forever. Yeah. This train stays here. Who? Who? I don't know what you're talking about, Mom, but it's okay. 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 I'll let you know. I have no idea what she's saying, but that's just what Alzheimer's is, man. Some crazy stuff. So I'm gonna put this plug back in here while I'm sitting here, and let's turn off this train set just in case it takes off while I'm putting the plug back in there. I wish there was a cure for that stuff, man. 5 years ago, she was, well, maybe more like 6, 7 years ago, she was almost okay. But you could tell now that I know what it is. You can definitely tell what it is. So this wire is going to have to come around this thing. I'm not sure if I can get this back in here by myself. But we are going to try. And this ground wire's got to come off. Set that up there so it doesn't get in the way. Ooh, here we go. Under the train set, don't you know? Let's forget this on here so we don't hurt ourselves. Gotta flip this. Oh, come on. All right. Phew. Oh, it's warped. Huh. I didn't know it was warped. That means it requires 2 clamps or more to unwarp it. Okay, get this back corner permanent. Front corner here. Can't be moved. It don't need to, it's just this one. So, anyway, now we take off our piece that we cut off earlier. It's gonna go in here. Yeah, this side does need to go in. Okay, so this piece goes down. Yeah, you know what? Do you like this? Okay, so hi, Mom. You talking to me? I don't know what you're talking about. Everything's going okay. How you doing? Okay. Let me get another piece of road bed here. I said the truth. See, is this one a straight one? Yeah, but the cord's right. Okay. So, put this one like that. Because it's got to go up next to the switch. Might want to put us another screw right there. This is. Mm-mm. All right, so the switch goes back. The scars goes around. All right, we gotta put this piece in down there somewhere, and we'll have to do that later. And we gotta get a ground wire to ground this. So that's the next project. We'll probably ground right here to get all this grounded. And of course, I can't do it now because they got a wire ground on it. Then it would just go. Beep. Yep, we'll take that. Bang. All right. Get our table back up. Get our tools out of here. And we have a piece of cork. It'll fit over all this. Oh, I forgot we don't need that one cork strip. Let's get that thing out of there. After I did all that cutting on it too. Just do this, get these off of the wood just in case. I don't want no water soaking into them. In case it gets humid down here. This one. Now, one of these is a return switch, but you need two in the same direction to make that thing work. Get this up here so it's on flat ground. So flat. Get some of these out of the way. Future expansion. I don't really have too much of a plan for this railroad. It just whatever I can get on these tables. Now you notice these things are 2-foot tables by 8 foot. That's done on purpose so that in case my mom passes away or goes into a nursing home, I can move all this pretty quickly and not have to worry about it. Something that you have to tear apart. It's all module kind of based. I'm getting all this out of my way so that we can move on. Maybe next weekend we'll do the electronics. Now that we got good Wi-Fi down here, ooh, we don't have to worry too much about the show getting cut off. We'll do more of these train shows. Yeah, try to do one every Sunday. I definitely come down here to hang out and make sure Mom's commode's unclogged and blah, 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 blah. But yeah, so anyway, this car gets done. Haven't showed y'all that. And then it comes back through here and can come back into the yard over here. So that's one of our next goals. To get that thing into the yard. Let me get this out of here and we'll start running some trains while I clean up. This one's got to go too. This is the block number. Okay, I can reach everything from out there. Everything's done in here. All right, let's try this again. I'm not sure like that bridge, man. So accessory 11 is off, right? Let's turn the trains back on. Quit turning on me. Needs to cool off a bit. Sometimes when they're hot. Ooh, not hot at all. So, okay, here we go. So yeah, it comes off of here. And then it can switch back. Until all the coal cars are empty. And that line will be coal cars. Man, those rotary beacons, if you don't take them off when you turn everything off, they get a little warm, and the little feet don't work as well. You notice it's a little struggling right now, but in a minute it'll get going. There it goes. Yeah, so my next thing is to connect this to this passenger station here. That's part B. And we're also probably going to do an experiment where we hook up uh, Wi-Fi so other people can use a phone to come in and call in and control the train, and use Discord as a way to see what the train's doing. I got to wire up those lights right there. You'll notice those are all working correctly down there on both sides. This I got to rewire because I had to add this bridge in, so I got to rewire this thing. Yeah, I got to do this connection to the passenger station, and that way I can pull out passenger trains and run passenger trains. I got two passenger trains. I got that set right there here, and I got what engines you see here. I got to get all that mess cleaned up. I figured out a way to do it too, using a 7-strand thermostat wire in blocks. I'll be able to get it all cleaned up. But those are the relays, and one of those controls uh, the signal so that no matter which train's coming, it'll only click on for like whatever track. So each train triggers it separately. And it used to be that only one side would trigger, the other side wouldn't. But I figured it out using relays. Before that, you could only get one side to actually do it, one track. Hi, Mom. I'm just filming it on TV. Oh, that's where I store everything. Okay. Hey, I greatly appreciate everybody tuning in for this show today. We gotta have to close it down here, and I'm gonna go get me start cooking for me and my mom tonight. So we'll try to do this now that the Wi-Fi is fixed down here. We'll try to do this more often, and we're gonna fix up all this area over here and make this little factory area. It's gonna be a little factory area here and a station. So yeah, and it's all 2 foot modules, so 2 foot by 8 foot, so I can bug out when I have to. And we'll do some actual operations where we're going to pick up coal from there and take it to the thing. But I'm going to make a video tonight on how to replace those trucks so that that whole thing works right. All right, man. Appreciate everything, y'all. We'll talk to y'all later.